Are you sure?
Erase all their memories.
Welcome back to the channel. Spoiler alert. This new, game-changing idea suggests that the next big bad to face the MCU may have already been revealed in Phase 5's Loki Season 2. October 5, 2023 saw the start of Loki Season 2, which continued where Season 1 left off, following the demise of He Who Remains and the disintegration of the sacred timeline. As Loki, Mobius, and MCU Obi set out to mend the Temporal Loom and restore order to the recently freed multiverse, these actions triggered calamity at the Time Variance Authority TVA. However, further twists should be anticipated as the Loki Season 2 finale is still to be released. Following the thrilling conclusion of Loki Season 2, Episode 4, in which the Temporal Loom exploded, Loki Season 2, Episode 5, Science/Fiction, saw Loki reclaim his power to travel back in time and see his TVA crew's original iterations. A.a.a. Doug, a renowned scientist and science fiction author, is Ouroboros. Eugene Cordero's Casey is Frank Morris, an Alcatraz prisoner and escapee. Hunter B-15 is Dry Verity Willis, a pediatrician in New York, and Mobius is Dawn, a jet ski dealer. A new MCU hypothesis suggests that while Loki's squad came together to confront the spaghettification of multiple branching realities, a secret villain might be lurking among them. In Secret Wars, does Ouroboros turn into the Beyonder? 5 images that explain MCU villain theory according to a suggestion put out by Reddit user BigCheese57. Ouroboros might end up serving as the main antagonist in 2027's Avengers: Secret Wars, a film adaptation of Marvel Comics' Beyonder. At the moment, the main adversaries of the MCU's multiverse saga are being built up as Jonathan Majors' Kong the Conqueror and his evil versions. But it looks like the Avengers' conflict with Kong will culminate in Avengers: The Kong Dynasty in 2026, which opens the door for a more formidable antagonist to replace him in the multiverse saga's climactic installment. This celestial being could be the ideal choice, as the Beyonder plays a significant role as an enemy in Marvel Comics' Secret Wars events. The Beyonder takes a number of the heroes and villains from the Marvel Universe and transports them to Battleworld for a titanic battle in the 1984 Marvel Comics original Secret Wars storyline. The Beyonder's race of extra-dimensional beings, the Beyonders, is revealed to be the source of inspiration for the MCU's multiverse saga. This revelation occurred during the 2015 Secret Wars event. There have been clues throughout Loki Season 2 suggesting that Ouroboros might be a member of this higher dimensional species and could be set up as the real antagonist of Secret Wars. Doctor Doom uses the Beyonder's abilities to create Battleworld from the shattered parts of destroyed universes. In Loki Season 2, Obi's TVA knowledge alludes to a larger MCU role. In Loki Season 2, Episode 5, Obi and Loki are in the workshop. Since his first appearance in the self-titled Loki Season 2, Episode 1, Ouroboros, Quan's Obi has distinguished himself from the other Time Variance Authority employees in a number of ways. While He Who Remains has occasionally erased the memories of others, Ouroboros' memories have remained intact, enabling Loki and Mobius to overcome the former's time-slipping curse with assistance from Obi's previous self. It was discovered that Obi had constructed the majority of the TVA's machinery and had even penned a handbook outlining how everything operated. However, when Loki met his version, A.d. Doug, in Loki Season 2, Episode 5, his remarkable scientific abilities were made worse. When A.d. Doug first meets Loki, he recognizes him right away as a fictional character from one of his science fiction books, indicating that he may have remembered the TVA even though he had never been there. Not only that, but A.d. Doug's 1994 workshop and his TVA workshop are remarkably similar. A.d. Doug's mind is far more amazing than everyone initially thought when he learned he could construct a very complicated TemPad entirely from scratch in just 19 months. Given his deep understanding of the TVA and its technological capabilities, Ouroboros may play a bigger part in both Loki Season 2 and the future of the MCU. A major villain was introduced in Loki Season 1. He Who Remains and Ravonna Renslayer in Loki Season 2 episode May 4th have done the same in Season 2, although it's debatable. It's plausible that Loki Season 2 wouldn't be the ideal venue for Marvel Studios to debut a villain like the Beyonder. It was already known that Jonathan Majors would play MCU character Kong the Conqueror, who would serve as the main antagonist of the multiverse saga before Loki Season 1 was released. Although it was anticipated that he would make his feature feature-picture debut, the first iteration of Kong the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe made his debut in the finale of Loki Season 1. So Marvel Studios has precedent to introduce another major villain in Loki Season 2. Marvel Studios may have waited until Loki Season 2's finale to unveil Ouroboros as the Beyonder ahead of his larger involvement in Avengers: Secret Wars, since He Who Remains wasn't revealed until the show's last episode. As the second season of Loki has progressed, the mystery surrounding Ouroboros has only grown. Therefore, it would make sense to disclose in the climax that he is a cunning villain. This would also be a major advancement for the multiverse saga of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, since it will start laying the groundwork for the events of Secret Wars, which might lead to an MCU reboot. In Loki Season 2, Quan deserves a larger MCU role, especially with the TVA handbook and TemPad. It has been theorized in the past that Loki, the villain in Avengers, Secret Wars, or Kong the Conqueror from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania may become the Beyonder. However, Marvel Studios would be best served by revealing Ouroboros as the entity. This would guarantee that Quan will play a bigger part in the MCU's future while also aggressively initiating the setup of Secret Wars. Quan's casting in the second season of Loki was hugely successful, especially following his Academy Award victory for another multiverse adventure, Everything Everywhere All at Once. But his skill level demands a larger position in the MCU. With his portrayal of Short Round in 1984's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Quan gained decades of experience on the big screen. Since then, he has acted in films such as American-Born Chinese, Encino Man, and The Goonies. He even choreographed battle scenes for the X-Men in 2000. Quan is more than capable of playing a compelling opponent like the Beyonder in Avengers: Secret Wars, thanks to his years of experience and recent surge in popularity following his return to mainstream acting. This would be the ideal progression for the enigmatic Ouroboros following his debut in Loki Season 2.